Hi, I'm Ian Bruce. I'm a sound therapist focusing in the area of neuroacoustic medicine. So neuroacoustics is the science of how sound impacts the mind and the nervous system and how we can use it scientifically for healing without drugs and without you being a patient for the rest of your life. So how does sound really work? Well, if you think about the old story of the opera singer and the glass, when the opera singer hits the right frequency, the glass vibrates. And this happens really on the principles of physics. The glass is made up of organic material. All organic material vibrates. When the opera singer hits the right note, the glass vibrates. And if the opera singer hits the glass with the right note and with the right volume, the glass will break. So cultures around the world have really been using sound for healing for centuries. But now in the 21st century, we have modern sophisticated computer equipment which can really help us take this to the next level. So let me show you what I mean. This is Kathy. She's generously agreed to be our demo subject for today. What I'm going to do is give you a demo of a proprietary technology called biotuning. This was created by Dr. Jeffrey Thompson after 30 years of clinical success. So the first thing that we're going to do is we're going to attach a modified heart rate variability meter to Kathy, and this is going to allow us to see her nervous system on the screen. The next thing that we're going to do is we're going to do a sound sweep to find what's called her fundamental frequency. Now this is a personal musical note, essentially, that makes her nervous system relax into homeostasis. And we're going to find that by sending a spectrum of frequencies directly through this special sound table. So let's go over to the computer and we'll have a look. Okay, so we're going to run the sound sweep and find Kathy's tone. Now the computer is going to send all the various frequencies through the table, and when her nervous system hears the one that relaxes it into homeostasis, we're going to be able to see that right here on the screen. So here we go. I'm going to hit this button right here, and we're going to start at middle C and go all the way up. Now the blue that we're seeing is Kathy's sympathetic nervous system. That's the part of the nervous system that is active when we're stressed. Our goal is to find the frequency that will trigger it to cross over to parasympathetic or green, and at that exact moment, that's the frequency that we know will help affect healing for Kathy. Okay, so we found her fundamental frequency. So you can see this here is her sympathetic nervous system, her fight or flight system. This is parasympathetic right here, which is rest and repair. So that moment right there, that's the tone that brought her nervous system into homeostasis. Okay, now that we've found Kathy's fundamental frequency or her special musical note, we're going to give her a fully immersive sound treatment. So she's got headphones on, she's going to hear tones through her ears, she's going to receive vibrations through the table as well, and we're going to be able to monitor the effects to her nervous system on the computer screen. So let's get her started and we'll have a look and see the response of her nervous system. Okay, so you can see that Kathy actually responded really well to this. So this is her sympathetic nervous system, her fight or flight. But as she got into the session, you can see her parasympathetic started to spike up. That's her rest and repair. And then we started to do this little dance, which is what we really want to see, which is a nice little switch over from sympathetic to parasympathetic and back and forth. Now there's a lot of energy spikes in here, but those will go down over time as she continues the treatment. So you can see her nervous system responded very, very well to the treatment. I like to think of this process this way. Let's say you look out over your garden and you see a bunch of weeds. And you think to yourself, I don't like those weeds. So you get your lawnmower, you mow the weeds out, and you think, hey, that's great, I don't see the weeds anymore. But the problem is that the weeds are still there. The roots of the weeds are still there. This is what many treatments are like. You take a pill, it masks the symptoms, but you leave the root cause untouched. As you can see on the computer screen, I was able to affect healing in Kathy's nervous system without any drugs at all. So thanks so much for taking the time to watch. You can find much more information about biotuning in the FAQ section of my site. There's also clinical research there for you as well. Thanks again, and I look forward to hearing from you.